Well, good day, folks. Thanks for following us here at Highland Outbuildings. I'm Christian. I'll be your host today, as I am most days. This is one of my favorite days because we got a completed structure here that is stunning. And, you know, occasionally we do build these bigger buildings. This one is a total of 12 by 30 with a whole bunch of custom stuff on it. So I'm going to ramble for the next few minutes. So please forgive me for rambling on, but you'll notice little things like steel I-beams, exterior light plug, exterior plugs. I'll go over the window package once we get inside. This is steel clad, steel roof, all black on black on black, full pane glass door. You see some of the electrical components that we'll touch on, and custom oriented windows with a disconnect on the back for the eventual heat pump installation. This is a gorgeous building. So we call these a Simcoe. This is a modified gable structure that allows us to get these transom or clerestory windows in the top of the building. And it's looking sweet. So 12 by 30 in total size. We're loving this build. So let's go on inside here and have a look and show you some of the unique features. Oh, what a gorgeous building. So we do have our Taiga package here. So this is a fully insulated building, insulated floor, walls, and ceiling, a ventilated roof system, tongue and groove pine everywhere you look. Nice big 4x4 window on the end of the build here. You'll see 3 more 4x4s on the wall over here with our 4-foot clerestory windows above that. 1 more 4x3 window back here and a full pane glass door. So these custom choices were made by the customer based on the orientation on their lot. So that's a really important part of the puzzle here is where's this thing gonna sit? And what's the orientation of it? For example, we put the electrical panel over here, and Sean, thank you so much for getting this power in here. E-Safe certified electrical panel. This is pre-inspected and ready to go. That panel is where it is because it's the closest it can be to the service from the existing cottage where they need to bring power out into this building, right? So it makes sense to think about stuff like that. This big window here is gonna look over the water when we get onto the property, and I'll take another video once we get it up there. We do have, for example, a switch on the wall here. This is a weird place for a switch sometimes, except if you're gonna put a bed right here, why not have a switch right beside the bed to turn the lights off while you're in bed? Plugs where they've been spec'd. We got a really smartly placed plug right here. I'll bet you dollars to donuts, that's for the TV. Okay, so we can do all this cool stuff. There's a whole bunch of pot lights in this building, right down the center. We are on dimmers in this build, so those are spec'd out too. So here's a dimmer for the interior lights. This is the exterior light box that's fitted onto the building for a customer supplied fixture, and then plugs everywhere else. So this building does require a permit. This is a much larger than a permit exempted build. And it got permitted as a sleeping cabin in the area where it needs to go. So this is not meant to be a full-time domicile. This is a cottage building. It's going to be used not necessarily temporarily, I would say more sporadically when they're up at the cottage. They're going to be spending time in this while they renovate the existing cottage, which is in a state of disrepair that prevents them from actually using it. From my understanding, it actually has some mold in it and some things that make it difficult for them to spend time in there. So what a beautiful building, this big 30-footer. We can actually go another 6 feet on top of this and easily move it. We don't have any, dividing walls in here. It's just one big space. And the way that they've designed this building is going to be bed over here, seating area next to that. And then you'll notice some counter height plugs back here. They're going to put a small kitchenette in there and have the ability to have all the comforts you need for way less money than you fear. So this building, I will list in the comments below what it cost us to build this. It does come with some significant delivery costs based on the location that this is heading to. It's way off in the middle of nowhere, but surprisingly, not as much as you fear. Like if I told you this was less than 60 grand, would you believe me? With all of these custom options, upgraded siding, tons of windows, E-Safe certified power, full pine lined interior with an insulation and ventilation system in it. I think that's a heck of a good deal in this marketplace for a building that's really gonna change this family's usage of their property. So thanks for having a look with me here today. I love this build. I think it's gorgeous. It's right on trend with triple black finishes. Really nice package. We're gonna move it as soon as we can. We're actually slowed down a little bit on this one because the tree guy is letting us down. He's supposed to remove some trees around where this building is supposed to live. He didn't complete it in time. This building was supposed to move today, but now it can't. So what do you think? 12 by 30 Simcoe sleeping cabin. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, folks. We're Highland Outbuildings. I'm Christian. You can call me anytime at 705-309-9088. Check out the website, highlandoutbuildings.com. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. If you're watching this, you're probably on YouTube, so we're easy to find there too. Thanks for your time. Cheers.